Trillionaire Mac, welcome back to another video. So before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that bell notification icon to be updated whenever I upload a new video. And if you find any value in this video, leave a thumbs up. So the last time I did a bar replay of Bitcoin, I got a lot of comments in my DMs asking me to do more. You guys say you guys like the bar replays. So here's another one. Now this is a trade setup that I did not take. Did take this here. The trade breakdown has been uploaded to the YouTube channel already, so feel free to go check that out. But the trade setup that we're about to go over here on EURUSD during London session, I actually did not take. But it's a great example. It's a great study example. So here we go. So on the M15, let's just see where we are on the M15. On the M15, we have a demand zone below, okay? And we have just broken a previous demand zone. So we're kind of in no man's land right now, filling in any types of imbalance within this area here. All right. We can see that we have a breakup structure here. We have some type of supply that was left behind. Let's go to the M5 to refine that. Alright, I would refine to this here. Alright, we see we have some type of inducement here. Okay, this was in charge of breaking structure here. Price then pushed to the downside. We have some type of inducement. Okay, there could be supply here, right? We'll pay attention to it, but really we would use this as inducement for this here. All right. Why is this important here? Let's ask ourselves that. Well, I find it important simply because you guys look here, we collect this liquidity here. Right, we collect this liquidity here, and we also mitigate something here. So this, to me, this area here shows me that some type of institution pushed money in the market at this point in time. So that's what I would be paying attention to. So we have a mitigation, we have a liquidity grab or liquidity sweep, and then we can see that price break structure to the downside. We fail some type of demand here. We do get a reaction to that demand in this area here. Okay, so that could possibly be another point of interest, but I'm really playing off of that. Let's see. Do we have... So we don't really have much of a reaction either, I would say. We react slightly and then price just pushes down. If you didn't get in here, I wouldn't even worry about that. But we do have a failed demand here. All right. So if we go back to the M5, right, now I'm keeping in mind that we are pushing into some type of demand down here. All right, so if we play price out. Okay, so we tap into this area here. If you wanted to set an entry there, that's completely fine. But I would be waiting on this area here. So we see around 5 a.m. price comes into this area, so a little late in London. All right, we have to cover this high, so 3 pips, perfect. And then I would have targeted either this low here, or we can just go straight to this demand here. Either one is fine. If you want to play conservative, this here is 5.97. That is plenty. All right. Now, if we go to the 1 minute time frame, all right, to look inside of this area here, let's see what's going on. So we mitigate something over here. So we have a mitigation here. We grab liquidity above these areas here, including this. Right, and then price starts to push to the downside. So you have your break of structure. All right, and then of course we would look for our supply and demand, see what's going on with that. All right, so my areas of interest would be, let's use this first. So I would look at this area here. All right, and then we also have an extreme here. All right, now like I said, I didn't take these trades. Let's see what happens. All right, so we just barely hit this entry here. Go ahead and set that. So 3.3. So you could either use 3.5 or you could just go up to 4. Completely up to you. Targeting these lows. That's not the best risk reward. Yeah, it's not the best risk reward at all. All right, let's see what price does. And then we can see we start to push to the downside. Oh, we push back up. All right, so, let's pause it. So we pushed into this extreme here. So I would use around 2 pips. All right, so if you were taking all of these trade possibilities, let's put this back over here. All right, you could possibly be in 3 trades here, 3 valid entry opportunities. All right, and then price starts to melt to the downside. So, I mean, once we got on the call, you guys could see that I did have, or once I started the recording, you guys saw that I already had this here. But just breaking this down to the 1 minute time frame, which I'm now having the opportunity to do, see that we have 2 other possible entries. Let's see, was there a third here maybe? I wish we could get onto the lower time frame. So we had, 2 other possible entries. On the lower time frame within this area here, you could have definitely had another one somewhere right here when price comes back. But overall, a very, very good London session, right? A lot of you guys ask me what pair should you trade order blocks with, things like that. If you are trading any type of major pair, that should give you plenty of opportunity. All right. I know I have a lot going on up here. Don't worry about it. I had a session with a student earlier. Then if we just let this play out, then you guys can see, we are where we are now. All right. So with that being said, I just wanted to go over this. You guys said you enjoyed the last rewind video. So I wanted to produce another one for you guys. Now, once the liquidity course is released, which will be within the next few weeks, I will only be doing most of these breakdowns and replays and things like that. I will be doing in-depth for my mentorship students and anyone who purchases the Liquidity Smart Money Trading course. All right, should be around 22 to 25 videos, and content will be uploaded to the course as time goes on. If I improve my trading process, or if I add something new, or if I change something slightly, then you guys will also receive those updates probably, you know, once a quarter, things like that, as time goes on and my trading continues to improve. All right. With that being said, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you guys liked this type of trade breakdown here. As you guys can see, I'm producing a lot of content for EU, mainly because EU is the main pair that I trade. Super clean. I love the M15 zones, and it's very, very easy and straightforward to actually track and take advantage of. So that's why you guys have been seeing a lot of EU. If you guys want other pairs, I might start incorporating a little bit more AU trades and things like that, but I don't want to waffle on too long. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.